Today's horoscope, Pisces May 11th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mercury moves into your communication sector today, and until the 25th, you're particularly interested in talking and thinking about your feelings and attachments. You're in particularly good shape for learning new things and brushing up on skills, connecting with the information you need or want, and making contacts. This transit highlights your desire to talk, share, learn, and connect. Keeping and getting in touch with others can benefit you. Mercury here brings out your curiosity, desire to know and learn, attention to detail, and ability to multitask. There can be more contact with family, peers, classmates, and possibly neighbors. You need mental stimulation now, but could easily become distracted. There is generally an easy, natural flow of communication with people around you. Your focus tends to be on intellectual companionship and relations, and a little less on emotional connection. Mental Mercury is now igniting your mind even more than usual in the weeks ahead. As he ventures into your solar house of communications and travel, you'll be drumming up exhilarating ideas and thoughts that you can't wait to share with your significant other, sweetheart, or the world. Speaking your mind and finding a practical approach to solutions will also go quite well now. Another fabulous way to tap into our cosmic messenger now is to plan a trip to nearby destinations or even a staycation in your city. You'll adore the change of pace and surprises along the way. You'll get along famously with almost anyone, even your worst enemies in other departments. You'll be able to make some headway toward a new understanding. Today, as any day, will present you with opportunities to go against the grain. When you find yourself itching to speak out or stand in the way of what others may call progress, do so with caution. You may be right in your convictions, but are you prepared to withstand the rejection or criticism you may encounter? Sometimes it's better to keep your thoughts to yourself and nurture them until the time to speak out is undeniably upon you. Drink some green tea and breathe deeply. If you're out and about today, you can bet you'll meet someone new. Today it's an opportune time to make business contacts, as well as personal ones. With your social nature, be mindful that any business meetings don't wind up being a social scene before the work is dealt with. In fact, if it's possible, dedicate yourself to work before pleasure on a day like this. You'll get considerably more done this way. Set some plans for fun with friends new and old this evening. At a point in the year when there is a huge amount of change, having the dwarf planet series in Pisces over the last 3 months will have implications for months, if not years to come. Ceres has been here, taking you on your first deep dive into your personal needs and priorities during Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams' final months, and now, with Saturn just weeks away from leaving Pisces, as you set your intentions and resolutions for this new 3-decade-long Saturn cycle. As she moves into her final 7 days in Pisces, Ceres is asking that you look beyond the what and the when, where and how, and focus more on your why. Thanks to the moon's recent visit to your relationship sector, this has not only left you more emotionally engaged and aware ahead of Mercury, the planet of communications, return to your communication sector tomorrow, but with the communication and relationship gods already working together. Held back by a retrograde phase, Mercury's return tomorrow will take this to a whole new level. Daily Planetary Overview. As Mercury enters grounded, sensual Taurus, the energy around us shifts in a subtle but powerful way. Imagine taking a long, slow walk down a quiet path somewhere surrounded by nature, where you can hear your thoughts clearly and every step brings you closer to a deeper understanding of yourself. That's the energy we're stepping into now. It's not about rushing forward or speeding through life's to-do list. Instead, it's about moving with intention, speaking with purpose, and allowing yourself to truly savor the journey. This mercurial transit, under the influence of Venus, gently reminds us that there's real beauty in slowing down. The phrase "slow and steady wins the race" takes on new meaning now. Whether you're learning a new skill, navigating a conversation, or simply managing your day-to-day tasks, give yourself permission to move at a pace that feels right for you. You don't need to prove your worth through hustle or urgency. Your value is innate, and often, Clarity comes when we allow space for it to unfold. You might find that your communication style changes under this influence. Words feel more weighted, more deliberate. There's a desire to speak thoughtfully and to choose your language with care, especially in important conversations. This can be a powerful time to express appreciation, clarify boundaries, or share something heartfelt that's been on your mind. Take the scenic route in your conversations too. Don't rush to get to the point. Let the words breathe. That said, be mindful of the temptation to seek recognition for the sake of validation. If you find yourself wanting to impress others, maybe by overstating your achievements or trying to force your perspective, pause and ask yourself why. True confidence doesn't need to shout to be heard. Instead of trying to stand out by embellishing your abilities, consider how you can offer real value by simply showing up as your authentic self. People are more drawn to sincerity than perfection. And here's the beautiful part: when you focus on being genuinely helpful and tune into what others need, something interesting happens. Support flows to you often from unexpected places. Maybe it's a coworker who steps up with encouragement, or a friend who offers guidance right when you need it. This kind of support is earned through your openness and your willingness to connect, not just perform. You might also find yourself navigating a few minor disagreements or differences of opinion during this time. Don't let them throw you off course. Not every moment of tension requires a reaction. If you feel frustration rising, take a deep breath, center yourself, and seek understanding instead of control. Patience and a willingness to listen go a long way, especially now. A simple, calm conversation can clear up confusion much faster than a heated exchange. When the world feels a bit noisy or overwhelming, return to the basics. Nature, solitude, and stillness are powerful healers. Go for a walk, breathe in some fresh air, or take a quiet moment with your favorite cup of tea. Maybe try journaling or even just sitting quietly with your thoughts. These small rituals can bring you back to yourself and help clear the mental clutter. Physically and emotionally, many of you may notice a boost in your vitality. You may feel a natural desire to move your body more, to stretch, to challenge yourself in the best ways. If you've been out of sync with your health routines lately, this is an ideal time to reconnect. The energy now supports gentle but steady progress, whether that's adding more movement into your day, drinking more water, or simply listening to your body's cues more carefully. Every step matters, and there's no pressure to be perfect. You may also feel more in touch with your desires, clearer about what you want and less anxious about how to get it. That kind of clarity is rare and powerful, so lean into it. Whether it's a creative project, a personal goal, or just a new way of thinking, allow your inner voice to guide you. You're more aligned than you realize. A small note of care: because you're more emotionally tuned in now, your sensitivity might be heightened, especially when it comes to matters of the heart or home. It's important to nurture your inner sanctuary. Create space to rest, nourish your body, and care for your emotional needs. If something feels off or unbalanced in your domestic life, don't ignore it. Even small shifts like reorganizing a room, cooking a comforting meal, or talking through a lingering tension can make a huge difference. This is a moment of calm power. There's no need to rush toward change or force outcomes. Let yourself be present. Let yourself breathe. Trust that what's meant for you will come, and that by showing up with honesty, patience, and care, you're already on the right path. So I'd love to hear from you. Have you been craving more stillness in your life lately? Or maybe you've already started to slow down and are noticing the benefits? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Let's start a conversation about the power of moving with intention, and how life opens up when we stop trying to outrun it.